Hello! Today I'm going to walk you through my commission process. I've been doing commissions since around 2017, so I've refined my approach over the years. I'm definitely not an expert, but I've done it enough that I thought I'd share my process. First things first, you need a commission sheet to advertise your work. I created mine by looking at other artists' sheets and adjusting to fit my style and needs. I'm constantly updating my prices. When I started, they were way too low, but over time I've gradually increased them to better reflect the time and effort I put into each piece. Pricing is a huge challenge, especially in the beginning. A good rule of thumb is to base your prices on how many hours you spend on a piece and ensure you're making at least minimum wage. Don't underprice yourself. It might feel like lowering your prices will attract more clients, but it can actually have the opposite effect and undervalue your work. Undervalue your work. Undervalue your work. That's a tongue twister. Undervalue your work. Your art is worth so much more than you think, so price confidently. Once a request comes in, I use a Google form to collect all the necessary information from clients. This helps streamline the process and ensures I get all the details and references I need up front. Ask for as much information and references as possible so you can deliver exactly what they want with minimal back and forth. Contracts are essential. I recently started using them and they've made a big difference. I use Jotform for my contracts, simple, easy templates that lay out the agreement clearly, including payment terms and rights usages. Excuse me. It's nothing too complicated, just make sure everyone's on the same page and I get paid fairly for my work. Once that's signed, you can get started. I start by sketching out thumbnails, usually in my sketchbook. I send these to the client to get their feedback, whether they have a preference or want any changes. Once you have either approval or more direction on what thumbnail they like or what direction they want to go in, you can start on the first sketch. It's usually bigger and more detailed than the thumbnail is, and after I do my first rough sketch, I usually send it to them to make sure everything is looking good and on track of what they want. And if not, I'll make changes. This is the easiest point to make changes. If it's too far along in the process, it's much more difficult to make big changes. After that, I move to a more detailed sketch or start on the line art, depending on the project. I like to keep my lines a little loose and sketchy. I'm not a fan of super tight line art. I also do a quick color thumbnail to plan out the colors and make sure they work well together. This helps save time and avoid fussing with the colors later on. The client can approve the colors or suggest changes at this stage. For payments, you can either have clients pay half up front and half at the end, or all up front. It's up to you and the client's comfort level. Just never wait until the end of the project to get paid. It's too risky. Part of the contract should also state that the clients cannot use their work for commercial purposes, like making merch, unless they pay extra for those rights. Once the piece is finished, I send it to the client via email as a high-quality PNG and PDF. PDFs are great for printing, while PNGs are perfect for digital use. I also offer printing and shipping for an additional fee, which clients can opt to pay or not. I usually offer up to 3 revisions. Any additional changes are subject to extra charges, which is outlined in the contract. It's important to set boundaries so the process stays manageable for both you and the client. And most importantly, enjoy the process. I really love working on commissions because it pushes me to try new things and improve my skills. Plus, it's so rewarding to bring someone's vision to life and see them happy with the final piece. It's hard work, but fulfilling work. I am always honored when someone chooses me for their project. If you have any questions or want to see my Google form and commission details, check the links below. I'm always happy to reply to comments and help out however I can. You can also find all my other links, including my Instagram and website, down there too. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye!